Breaking news now in Laverne. A store owner fighting back after a would-be robber barges in and threatens the guy with box cutters. News Channel 5's Cuthbert Langley live at the scene for us in Laverne. So the store owner had a gun and shot back against this would-be robber.
Good morning, Steve. That's what Laverne tell us this morning. You can see behind me right now the store is now open. Things appear to be back to normal here at the Discount Tobacco and Beer Store on Murfreesboro Road after this bizarre and scary situation last night. Take a look at the video from the scene. This happened around 10:45. Police tell me the suspect was hiding out behind the business, came up to the front parking lot here around that time, 10:45, and that's when he pulled out a box cutter and allegedly slashed the owner in the neck. But get this, that owner was able to reach into his pocket, pull out his gun, and shot the suspect once. By the time Laverne police got here, they sent out police dogs to try to track down this suspect. Turns out he was lying dead just a few feet away. The owner does have a permit for the gun, and police say the suspect in all of this started out this terrible attack by asking a simple, innocent question.
He came out from behind the store, asked if they were open. They were not, so he attacked the owner with his box cutters.
At this point, no charges have been filed, and again, because the owner does have a permit to legally carry that firearm, Laverne police say they doubt any charges will be filed in all of this. As of right now, they have not released the names of anybody involved. We'll, of course, continue to update you both on air and online throughout the day, but for now, we're live here in Laverne this morning. I'm Cuthbert Langley, News Channel 5 HD.
Thank you, Cuthbert. New details about a shooting we first told you about last night at 10 o'clock. Police say a teenager was rushed to the hospital after being shot in the head in North Nashville. We're told the 19-year-old was at Hadley Park when it happened. The teen is at Vanderbilt now in critical condition this morning. No word on a suspect or if anyone's been arrested so far. We also know the name now of the person arrested for shooting and killing a man in Clarksville. William Buchanan has been booked into the Montgomery County Jail and charged with criminal homicide for the death of Leonard Barcarella. The 61-year-old was shot and killed at home on Memorial Drive around 3 o'clock yesterday morning. We're told the two knew each other, but so far no motive has been released.
A woman wanted in connection with the shooting of an 11-year-old boy turns herself in. Alexandria Taliaferro, pictured right here. She was not the one that actually pulled the trigger that hit the boy. Instead, she is accused of firing a couple of shots into the ground during an argument with two other women outside of an apartment on Fern Avenue last week. But it was that shooting that led then to a bigger altercation. Those women came back with two men who started firing at the duplex, and one of those bullets hit the 11-year-old Kian Malone in the head. He's still in stable condition at the hospital. Police are now looking for the man who they say pulled the trigger, Jamar Menderes. If you have any idea where Jamar may be, call Crime Stoppers at 74-CRIME. New this morning, a man was seriously injured after being hit by a van on a busy roadway. He was crossing State Route 45 near Gallatin Pike when he was hit around 10:30 last night. He was not in the crosswalk and he was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Police are now trying to identify that victim, and right now the driver who hit him is not facing any charges. Happening today, Governor Bill Haslam's revived version of the Insure Tennessee proposal goes in front of a state Senate committee. Under the two-year pilot program, hospitals would cover the $74 million state share to draw down $2.8 billion in federal Medicaid money to extend health coverage to about 300,000 low-income Tennesseans, including one cancer patient speaking at a news conference yesterday.
I'm tired of sitting in pain every day, sometimes so bad I pray for God to take me home.
This decision is too important for a small handful of legislators to make it. It must go to a full vote. People's lives are at stake. The state economy is at stake.
Haslam says he spent the entire weekend urging fellow Republicans to look beyond political considerations when they decide to finally vote today.
Well, if you're not happy with your child's school, there is some hope. A proposed school voucher program that would allow parents to move low-income students from failing schools to a private school. It cleared a hurdle in the Senate yesterday. The legislation is similar to a measure Governor Haslam proposed last year that failed. It now heads to the House. And the controversial Guns in Parks bill has cleared a major hurdle. The measure passed a full state House vote yesterday, despite opposition from Democrats. The bill would prevent cities and counties from banning firearms in public parks, even those near schools. Right now, it's up to individual cities to decide. The state Senate will vote on the measure tomorrow. Governor Haslam has not said whether he'll sign or veto the bill if it passes.
Metro budget hearings also continue today, and yesterday public safety was job one. Both the police and sheriff's office want millions in new construction money. The Metro Police Department would like a new family justice center and 9th precinct along Murfreesboro Road. $6.5 million would be the cost, but that pales in comparison to what you're seeing right here. The sheriff's office wants a completely new jail. That'll be about $100 million.
I think we've waited our turn in the sense we've done a lot of work in police and the DNA labs and precincts, which is a smart thing to do, fire headquarters and fire operations. And I think the public safety branch that we serve and the mayor's been committed to doing that for us. It's just been this long to get here, and I hope we get it done.
Once all of those proposals are finally heard, Mayor Carl Dean will present the revised budget to Metro City Council members.
And last night was the first of several community meetings to discuss possible changes headed to schools in East Nashville. And among the options being considered are moving students at East Nashville Middle to another location and making Stratford High School 5th through 12th grades. The next meeting is tomorrow at East Nashville Magnet. It begins at 6 o'clock. All right, let's take a live look right now at LP Field from our HD Skycam this morning. We're expecting a big announcement about an upcoming concert over there in just a few minutes. Mayor Carl Dean will be on hand to share the news starting at 7:30, so check our Facebook page for what this big news is. Coming up in just a little bit, we'll have it on there for you.